2013 was a really important year for all of us, and we'd been working up to it for several years before. In May, we reopened the total rehang of the collection, and that was a great moment. We put up about 500 works which covered 500 years of British art. What I was really keen to do was to make sure that we kept what was good about Tate Britain, what people loved, but also brought in new things and unexpected things. And I really asked the curators to think about chronology in terms of what was in the collection, in the stores, make sure we kept in the things that people wanted to see, but brought out things that people had never seen before. One of the things that I think is really important is to try and create some coherence to that walkthrough so that people don't feel that historical art is a long way off and has nothing to do with them. Almost invisibly, you can walk from the past to the present and not notice where you're crossing any barriers between what was historic and what is present. So I'd like to think that we present now the collection much more as one collection. It was meant to be very simple and very understandable. Something that people could come to and get to know, and that was a good introduction. And then in the centre of the gallery, where the curators and people from the outside can really push the collection to do something new. Trying to please both our audiences, people who want things to be the same and people who want things to be different.
Tate Britain has contemporary art kind of built into its very fabric, but at the same time that's rooted in this incredible rich terrain.
It's about the old and the new. That's really important to me. One of the key aspects for the architects was to think about how to make the gallery work better as a building. We called it the Millbank Project so that you had this idea that we were facing back to the river, to the original front entrance. If you come up those stairs, you have a sense of occasion. We cleared out the vestibule so that it's very beautiful. Put art back in the spaces where art was meant to be, in the niches and in the windows and the arcading. We refurbished 9 galleries and totally strengthened their floors, so now we have a lot more sculpture from the early 20th century which we couldn't show before. And really used the old bits where they were beautiful, beautiful old floors and beautiful old details, and then improved. So some areas had no architecture before, and what our architects have done is really create architecture where before there was just space. We're pleased to have been nominated, of course we're pleased. Doing the rehang just physically took 9 months and 2.5 years planning. So we know 2013 was important. We were really pleased with the way it went because the public seemed to really like it too. And now times are hard, the economic climate is hard, so any encouragement to make people feel that they've done well and that this is a great thing for more people too is really great for us.